one of your videos? I don't like buying your stuff. It makes me feel weird. Could you please send me one, though?
And I'm assuming Sylvie's like, nah, because he keeps paying her. Now, I'm sure you can already see right away the problem Grant is about to run into. He has no job, yet he's spending all this money. I mean, her shows cost more than $10 a minute, and he watches her obsessively for hours and hours every day. Sometimes he's spending over $2,000 a night. That is crazy. So, how does he solve this money problem? He starts stealing his parents' and his brother's credit cards, and he maxes them out to pay Sylvie. And eventually, his dad discovers the charges on his card, and he's like, what the f***? And Grant tells him, these are payments to promote my Twitch channel, because I'm a streamer now. And of course, Dad doesn't buy the story, but Grant knows Dad won't press charges on his own son. So he just keeps doing it. He doesn't stop. He even starts sending Sylvie gifts like lingerie and sex toys. And he really wants to see his name in her chat room, so he tips her big. And by this point, if you can't already tell, he's addicted. He's spending between $2,000 and $12,000 a day on her. And to keep up with his addiction, he just steals more. He starts stealing from his brother, this guy, Cody. He steals like $60,000 worth of stuff from him, mostly pew-pews, I guess so he can pawn them. He also starts opening credit cards in his parents' names. He takes out a loan in his parents' names. He even asks his brother to loan him $50,000 so he can go to Bulgaria and see Sylvie.
I need $50,000 from you, Cody. You have to do this. With every fiber of your being, you have to do this.
But I'm assuming Cody says nah, because Grant doesn't end up going to Bulgaria. Now, unfortunately, Mom, Dad, and Cody, they never report him to the police. I guess they don't want him to get in trouble. I mean, they care about him a lot, and they really just want him to get help. But because of that, Grant doesn't stop. And eventually, Grant ends up living at his aunt's house with his aunt. And there, he starts stealing credit cards from her. And then she gets all pissed off, and Cody offers to pay Aunt back for everything Grant stole from her if she agrees to not press charges. Again, they just don't want him to get in trouble. They want him to get help. But at this point, Grant has stolen over $200,000 of his family's money.
$200,000.
And so they go to him and they have an intervention and they tell him, that is it. We're taking you to rehab for a 60-day program for this addiction. And when Grant hears this, he freaks the f*** out. Because he knows he won't be able to watch Sylvie for 60 days. But whatever, they put him in the car and they drive him to the clinic with Grant all pissed off and screaming in the back seat. So now maybe, just maybe, this point, this can finally break